Watch your child soar to new heights at Cabarrus Charter Academy. Cabarrus Charter Academy is a tuition-free public charter school now accepting applications for kindergarten through 12th grade. Our curriculum encompasses a student-focused learning environment, offering whole child development while fostering strategic partnerships between families, teachers, and the community. Join us for an information session or submit an application by visiting cabarruscharter.org today.
Good afternoon. My name is Mr. Shields. I am the registrar at the Cabarrus Charter Academy Upper Campus. Joining you today to do a little information session about enrolling in our school. So I'm going to walk through some slides. We hope to open up, or we're planning on opening up our enrollment sessions and school tours in November. So if you're interested in coming by for a school tour, check out our webpage, www.cabarruscharter.org, for more information to sign up for those sessions. So with that, we'll go ahead and get started with our little presentation here. So again, welcome to Cabarrus Charter Academy. We're doing an information session for our upper campus. Cabarrus Charter Academy does have two campuses that are about 5 miles apart from one another. Our lower campus is kindergarten through 5th grade, and then our upper campus is 6th through 12th grade. All right, so what is a charter school? You've probably heard of a couple different things about charter schools, and so we'll just set the record straight here for Cabarrus Charter. So Cabarrus Charter Academy is a public school. Any student in the state of North Carolina that can get to and from school is certainly open to apply and attend our school if you accept the seat and finish registration. Some charter schools do have a tuition, but we do not. We are tuition free. We are required to follow the same state requirements as North Carolina as any other traditional school. That would be regarding, end of course exams, EOGs, that kind of thing. We still have to follow and report to the state those results. We do operate independent from a district. We are not part of Cabarrus County Schools. Even though our school is in Cabarrus County, we are not part of Cabarrus County School District. We are pretty much our own district. Just like a traditional school, they are governed by a school board. Ours is governed by the North Carolina Charter Educational Foundation, who basically sees the overall operations and finances of the schools in North Carolina. There are 4 schools, sister schools here in this area that are part of this particular board. We are all supported by a supporting entity, Charter Schools USA. They're based out of Florida. But collectively, as a school and a network of schools, we believe in putting students first and helping them reach their full potential, wherever that may be for them. As I stated, we are a network of schools. Currently, we have 93 schools across 6 states. For those schools that have graduation high school, which we have 2 in this area. We have us, which is Cabarrus Charter Academy, and then one of our sister schools up in the Mooresville area, Langtree Charter. They also have K through 12 as well. So for the schools that have graduating seniors, they have the 93% graduation rate network-wide. Here at Cabarrus Charter Academy, for the past 2 years, we have been at 100% graduation rate. Also, each year, parents are asked to complete a satisfaction survey in the fall as well as in the spring. And network-wide, consistently, the results of those satisfaction surveys come back at 95%. Overall, which we're really proud of, we have been advancing the school choice movement, which Cabarrus Charter Academy is a school of choice. We've been advancing that school choice movement for over 20 years now. So we'll go through a little history about Cabarrus Charter Academy. In 2016, we'll step back. So in 2013, 2014, Cabarrus Charter Academy, the lower campus, opened its doors in 2013. Then we took along a couple years until the upper campus opened up its doors, which was August 24th, 2016. At that time, the upper campus was only serving grades 6th through 10th grade, and then we added a grade each year until in 2018, 2019, Cabarrus Charter Academy became an official K-12 school of choice in Cabarrus County. Here at Cabarrus Charter, we are the Huskies. Here's a little bit about our mission and our vision. So our mission basically states that we try to build that rigorous and productive learning environment so that we help our students reach their full potential, as mentioned earlier, and where it allows teachers to set clear educational goals. I'll also give you a few moments to look over the vision statement as you see there. All right. One of the things that we pride here at Cabarrus Charter Academy is our security. In order to get into the school, there's actually two entry points. One, you get buzzed into the lobby. You basically press a little doorbell, and that way we can see who's at the door. We can talk to that individual, find out why they're there, and then we can buzz them into the lobby. If they have a reason to go into the actual school portion from the lobby, then they would have to present an ID, which we run through a couple different databases that goes out to see if there's been any recent criminal activity. And if there hasn't been, then basically we would print out a visitor badge, give it to the visitor, and then they must wear it the entire time where it's seen by everyone while they are in the school building. We do have cameras that act as another set of eyes that we may have to refer back to from time to time, but we do have camera monitoring our halls as well as the perimeter of the building. We do not have cameras inside the classrooms and or bathrooms. Overall, students and staff feel that it's a safe place to come to school and to work. Here at Cabarrus Charter Academy, we believe in 21st century technology skills, and we help students achieve those. Here you can see that some of the applications that we use at Cabarrus Charter Academy, and we help students so that they are prepared for their future, and by focusing on 4 important factors in education: creativity, collaboration, critical thinking, and communication. And again, there's just some of the logos of some of the systems that we utilize. One of the big ones that was added this year was Schoology. That is our new learning management system. And that is where students basically log in, regardless of whether they are in person or if they are completely mobile or a combination of the two, to get their daily assignments, turn in their assignments. They'll get their grades through there, all that kind of good stuff. There you see the student working on a smart board. We do have a smart board in every classroom that is interactive. And so the teachers use it, the students may utilize it to demonstrate what they know as this student is here. Gifted and ELL students are ones that we take pride in offering and servicing. So for students who might be a little more gifted, and gifted in the sense of academically gifted, what we do here at Cabarrus Charter Academy is that we just provide them with an enriched and differentiated curriculum. We have an honors program that we've implemented this year, and there'll be some other programs that will be coming in years to come. But overall, we provide that enriched and differentiated curriculum to students who are listed as gifted, or also known as AIG. We also support ELL students, which is our English language learners. Those are students where English may not be the first language spoken in the home or most often spoken in the home. So we have additional services to help bridge that potential language barrier. In addition, we support students with needs and accommodations, commonly referred to IEPs or 504s. Those are federally mandated programs, so we have to follow those IEPs, and 504s. Tutoring is something that we offer at Cabarrus Charter Academy free of charge. So if a student is making less than desirable grades, you can certainly reach out to that child's teachers for that subject to see when they may be available to provide some additional instruction or tutoring for your student. Sometimes teachers will have a standing time in the afternoons, on certain days in the afternoons, where students can stop by for that extra support. At Cabarrus Charter Academy, we believe that parent involvement equals student success. And when students or parents are engaged in their students' education, studies show that achievement scores rise. So while you may not be able to come on campus, or we're not really allowing many visitors right now on campus because of COVID, there are a myriad of ways that you can be involved by sitting things in. When we have a teacher or staff luncheon, you can reach out to the child's teacher. They may have something that they can send home with the child, then you turn it back in, all that kind of good stuff. So there are a myriad of ways, but just staying on top of and having active conversations with your child about what they're learning in school, what they're doing in school, what they do in science today, that kind of thing, then that helps you be involved with their success. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're on campus or anything like that, but it just helps show that you're there, you're supporting them, and you want the best for them. Our parents do have access to Schoology, which again is our learning management system. So parents can go in, they can see their kids' assignments, they can see their kids' grades, and again, kind of actively engage in what's going on in the classroom when they're at home. Student meals. This year's breakfast and lunch for students is free. This is a federal approved program. So all students of any age can get breakfast and lunch free of charge for this entire school year. Our menus are available on our website. You would just go out to cabarruscharter.org, click on meal services, and then there's a link for either the lower or upper campus. And then from there, you can choose either the breakfast or lunch menu. Breakfast starts at 7 a.m. at the upper campus. And there you can see some of the pricing if they were to have to purchase lunch, what that pricing for breakfast or lunch would be. We are part of the National School Lunch Program. So we offer or ask all families to complete a free and reduced lunch application. This is an online application. It takes about 5 minutes to do it, regardless of whether you feel that you would qualify, or regardless of whether you utilize it or not. It is a good safety net to have, or it was in the springtime when COVID hit us all of a sudden. It was a good safety net for families to have for those who unfortunately lost their jobs or were laid off or whatnot. This provided extra support for their families. Now, one thing we do have meal kit pickups. Those are available on Fridays from 9 to 11. And basically those meal kits include about 5 days worth of breakfast and lunch foods that you can take home. We are a uniform school, so all students are required to wear a uniform while they're in the camp on school grounds. We believe that helps support school pride. It helps reduce bullying because everybody's wearing the same thing. So we take great pride in that sense. We do have a uniform store that we utilize, an exclusive vendor that we utilize for our uniforms. It's all uniform wear. They're in the university area of Charlotte. They're off at Davis Lake Parkway. Basically, you would just go there, let them know that that you're here with Cabarrus Charter Upper Campus, and they would pretty much assist you and point you in the right direction to get those items. The uniform shirts do have to come from the uniform store because they will have our logo embroidered on it. However, pants do not have to come from the uniform store. They can come from Walmart, Kohl's, wherever you see fit, as long as they are the appropriate colors depending on your child's grade. Our uniform policy is out on our website, which spells out what those colors are for their shirts, because they do differentiate between the lower campus, middle school, as well as high school here at the upper campus. So that information is out on our website at cabarruscharter.org. Sports programs. We do all offer the sports programs. We have some workouts going on. We have some tryouts coming up here in the next week or so. So these are just some of the sports programs that we see from year to year. They are student interest based. So if we don't have enough students that's interested in a particular sport, then we won't have it. But these are the ones that we consistently have year after year. Enrichment in clubs. We believe in allowing students to kind of explore their interests outside of a math classroom or a science classroom. So we have what we call student clubs, and students can sign up for those clubs. Those clubs typically meet after school on certain days a week. But again, it's just a way of them being engaged with school life and along with some things that they may enjoy. One of the things that we have, or some of the ones that we have every year, is our yearbook club that helps produce the annual yearbook. We also have, of course, student council. And then there's a few other ones, girls empowerment. This year we have a Greek and Latin club, all that kind of stuff. So if your child is interested in those clubs, they can reach out to their teachers to see what clubs are available. Or hey, even if they are interested in something of a club that we don't currently have, if we have other students that are interested in the same type of club, and if we can find a staff mentor or sponsor for that club, then we will offer it. At the upper campus, our hours of operation, there you'll see drop-off starts at 7 a.m. and that goes up until the tardy bell rings at 7:30. Pickup begins, or dismissal is at 2:45, so pickup is from 2:45 until 3:15. So if you heard a little bit about Cabarrus Charter Academy and you'd like to learn a little bit more, go ahead and apply for a seat. Applying for a seat is easy to do. You just go out to our website. You'll see a little apply here button. You'll create an account, and then you'll need to submit an application for each child that you're applying for. We will offer a seat within 24 business hours if there is a seat available in the grade that you are applying for. Right now, we are offering and accepting and offering seats in all grades K through 12. Oh, I jumped up just a little too fast. All right, so we do have open enrollment, which is a big time of the year for us every year. We have open enrollment for 2021-2022, hard to believe. That is coming up starting November 15th. That is when you would want to apply. If your child is not currently going to Cabarrus Charter Academy, that is when you would want to apply for next year. So that goes from November 15th to January 31st. In February, mid-February, we'll have a lottery for all seats for everybody that's applied during the open enrollment period, which is November 15th to January 31st. All the applications that come in during that period will be a part of our lottery. Any applications that come in after January 31st would automatically go on our wait list, and we would offer seats based on seat availability after the lottery is ran. You will receive a notification via email or text from SchoolMet giving you the lottery results. From there, you would have 7 calendar days to log in and accept that offer. If you do not do that within the 7 calendar days, the offer will be automatically rescinded, and we would offer it to a next family that is on the waiting list. Once you accept the offer, you would then have 14 days to complete an online registration. That's basically where it would go in. You'd get more details about your child, their medical background, their emergency contacts, all that kind of good stuff. Uploading the enrollment documents such as their birth certificate, latest immunization records, etc. So you would have 14 days from the date that you accepted the offer to complete all that. And if it's not completed within that time frame, if all documents are not completed within that time frame, then the offer again may be rescinded and offered to the next family on the waiting list. When we run our lottery, we do have lottery preferences. This basically helps move or may move a applicant up the lottery list so that they're receive an offer before, say, a general applicant. So there's just some of our lottery preferences listed there. So if you have a student that's already coming here or attending Cabarrus Charter Academy and they have a kindergartner that's going to be ready for school in 2021, 2022, that new student would have priority over a general applicant being offered a seat. And then there's just some of the other preferences that we have in place. Again, preferences is more or less, if you apply and your application number 10, but yet you have one of these preferences in place, it would just bump you up the list so that you would be offered a seat, maybe again sooner than a general applicant. So how to contact us. Here you see our leadership. We have Miss White and Miss Pratt. They are the principal and assistant principal at our K-5 or lower campus. And then we have the wonderful Mr. Pierce and beautiful Miss Danielle Derwich here at the upper campus serving our schools. We also have myself, which again, my name is Mr. Shields. I am the registrar here at the upper campus. And then we have Miss Tia Parker, who is the registrar at the lower campus. There you have our phone numbers and extensions as well as our email addresses. If there's ever any questions, feel free to reach out to either one of us in regards to enrollment, and we will certainly guide you along that process. There you'll see the link to SchoolMint. SchoolMint is our enrollment system. That is where you would go apply for a seat. That's where you would go and accept that seat. That's where you'll go and register your child. And it will be also where you go to re-enroll your child the following year. So SchoolMint, that's a good URL to maybe put in your bookmarks. All righty, I don't believe we have, that's pretty much it for this presentation. If there's any questions or concerns with the information that's been presented, feel free to comment. We do monitor our comments, so even though it may not be part of the live broadcast, we will come in after the fact to answer any questions that you may have. Again, watch out for our website if you would like to come in for a tour of the school. We'll be having that information out on our website where you can sign up for a particular day and or time, and that will be coming up. That'll be up by November 1st. So be sure to check that out, and we look forward to meeting you. We look forward to having your son or daughter attend Cabarrus Charter Academy at either campus. And then next Tuesday, you can turn back into us if you have a student that would go to the lower campus. Ms. White will be doing a information session for our lower campus next Tuesday on their Facebook page at 5 o'clock. So right now, I don't see any questions or comments that have been posted in the chat area. So I'm going to go ahead and end this particular session. I appreciate you guys joining us. Again, if you have any questions after watching this, feel free to reach out to myself or Ms. Parker at the lower campus, or comment here on Facebook or YouTube, and we will respond back to you as quickly as possible. I do have one question that just came in. Let's see, can a student start mid-year for winter quarter 9th grade? Ms. Burgos, we would want to look at kind of where they're coming from. We are on a 7-period day or year-long classes. I know some of the other schools around us might be on semester-based classes. So we'd want to really see where what courses your student is taking and whether it would be a benefit for them to join us this year or if it might be best to for them to join us in the fall of 2021. So thank you for your question. All right, we're going to go ahead and end it up. Again, we'll monitor those questions. If there's any others that pop up, we'll certainly follow up with those on Facebook. Until next time, again, next Tuesday, we'll have a information session for our lower campus. And we look forward to seeing you then. Until then, have a great one. Bye-bye.
Watch your child soar to new heights at Cabarrus Charter Academy. Cabarrus Charter Academy is a tuition-free public charter school now accepting applications for kindergarten through 12th grade. Our curriculum encompasses a student-focused learning environment, offering whole child development while fostering strategic partnerships between families, teachers, and the community. Join us for an information session or submit an application by visiting cabarruscharter.org today.